Not a lot of people know this about me, but I did not have sex in high school. I was kind of a prude, but before high school I was a total slut. I actually got kicked out of an 8th grade dance once for dancing really slutty and for grinding, which was bad because it was a father-daughter dance. My mom, she's pretty clueless about some of the shit she says. Well, the other day she comes home from work and she's like, "Stephanie, I did so good at work today that the boss fisted me." He fisted, yeah, he fisted me. He was like, "Good job, he fisted me." I'm like, "Oh, Mom, that's pounding it. He pounded you." "Oh, don't be dirty, Stephanie." I'm pretty competitive with my sister because everyone always talks about how great she is, how amazing she is. I went to a family gathering the other day and everyone was going on and on about how amazing she is. I mean, it was her funeral, but still. Oh, you got mad at that one. Okay. All right. I'm actually here with my 5-year-old son. We're staying at the hotel, and before we got our room key, they made us sign something that said that we were not going, that there was going to be no smoking and no wild animals. And I'm like, "Well, I did bring my son." They're like, "No, I'm sure he's fine. I'm sure he's not that wild." I'm like, "No, he smokes." So, it's going to be a problem. Has anybody ever punched their alarm clock so hard that instead of waking you up like 9 minutes later, it doesn't wake you up for like 45 minutes and then you realize, "Oh shit, that was my kid." So you're saying that's just me? Okay. My son actually has this really weird habit of always asking me what time it is. He'll be like, "Mommy, what time is it?" I'm like, 11 a.m. A few minutes later, "Mommy, what time is it?" I'm like, 11:02 a.m. A few minutes later, he's like, "Mommy," I'm like, "Where the fuck do you have to be? You were 5 years old." It's almost like he's trying to make me feel guilty for being drunk that early. I don't know. Yeah, I realized that I could never have a gun in the house with my son around, because I can barely find a place to hide my vibrator. Where the fuck am I going to hide a gun? Nope, okay. My mom has 2 Pomeranian dogs. I don't know how many of you know this about Pomeranians, but they are horrible fucking animals. And they won't let me take them to the vet anymore, because the last time I went to get their teeth cleaned, the vet was like, "You know, your dog's got a lot of tartar." And I'm like, "Well, then just put him down." Just get him out of its misery. I went to CVS the other day and I bought coloring books, crayons, condoms, and beer, and I immediately felt it necessary to say, "Don't worry, these are for separate events." I saw this really creepy guy the other day walking around with a shirt that said, "Consent is sexy." And I couldn't tell if he was just trying to tell women, like, "Don't worry, like, I'm safe," or it was more a note to self. In Fort Wayne, they recently closed the Hooters, and they replaced it with a health clinic. So basically, if you used to go there a lot, you should still go there a lot. Drinking it leads to a lot of bad things, but for me, like, the worst thing that happens is I order way too much fucking pizza. So, like, seeing the pizza box in the morning, it's like seeing a dead hooker. I'm like, "Oh shit, what did I do last night?" And then I'm like trying to find ways to like fit it in the trash can. Like, do I cut it up? Do I fold it? The dead hooker is what the joke is about. I was at the store the other day and there was this kid in front of me and he was like grabbing things and touching things and like going, and I thought, you know, the parents are getting frustrated, so I thought to make him feel better, I said, don't worry, my kid is just like that. But then the kid turned around and I saw he had Down syndrome, so I go, whoa, not like that. They're like, he just hasn't had a nap yet. I'm like, a nap's not gonna fix that shit. I'm gonna end on this one for you. My son, he really likes motorcycles, and the other day he saw a Harley Davidson come zooming past. He's like, Mommy, did he get a motorcycle? I'm like, yes, he did. A few minutes later, a Kawasaki crotch rocket comes zooming past. He's like, Mommy, did he get a motorcycle? I'm like, yes, he did. A few minutes later, a Vespa scooter comes scootering past. He's like, Mommy, did he get a motorcycle? I'm like, no, he got a DUI. Thank you, I'm Stephanie Locke. Have a great night, guys.
I did an open mic one time in Nunica, Michigan. Woo! No, fuck that town. This is a true story. They was doing open mic there, their first open mic, and I went into the bathroom, right? And this dude went up there and he was like, are there any more black people around here? And I was in the bathroom like, what the fuck? Did a Klan meeting break out while I took a shit? And for real, the guy goes, well, what do you say to a guy when he breaks in your house? Get out of my house, nigga. I was like, whoa, what the fuck? This dude is horrible at this shit. And then he said, what do you say when you come in and your wife is getting fucked by some dude? Get off my wife, nigga. And then he goes like, he says stuff about rape, like, well, women really shouldn't, turn in a guy if they didn't see him, if he raped him. Yeah, oh yeah, it gets worse. And then he goes, he's not religious, and when God comes back, you think Mary Magdalene will lick his ass out? And I couldn't take it no more. I just stood up and said, hey, can you please get back to the nigger jokes? I think you were on to something. True story. True fucking story. True fucking story. I got a friend who thinks all drugs should be legalized. I'm like, all drugs? He's like, yep. I said, including crack? I was like, fuck no, man. That would mean we could have a crack commercial. Can you see that shit one day? This is crack. This is my DVD player. Now it's his. See you in 20 minutes of my grandmother's microwave. Only good thing about, they legalize all drugs, they have to put the side effects alongside the package like they do everything else. And I think a lot less people would fucking smoke crack if they knew what it would do to. Would you smoke crack if it says may cause you to jack your friend off in the fucking dumpster? Like, shit. I don't even like Earl. I'm gonna see what heroin has on the side of that. May cause you to shake a baby. I didn't want no fucking kids in the first place. Me and heroin think alike. Yeah, I know, some of this shit is stupid. Now, I don't, what the fuck? They thought I had cancer, like, a few months back. They thought I had cancer. They gave me a biopsy. That was like a lump in my belly. They biopsied it. And they biopsied it twice. The first time they thought it was cancer. And I was like, fuck, I'm gonna die. And I was all depressed and shit. I was real depressed, because a lot of people when they get depressed, they think about, committing suicide. I didn't think about committing suicide. I thought about killing people. Who the fuck I'm gonna take with me? That's what I was thinking. You laugh, but I'm fucking for real. But I wasn't one of like like I wasn't thinking about like going to shoot up like a fucking mall with innocent people. I was only wanting to kill people who needed to be killed. Like I was in the car one time, I was in the fast lane and the car get behind me and he comes up to me, get this fucking close and hit me with his brights and just stayed behind me real close. I said, this ain't the fucking day you want to do this. I got nothing to live for. I got nothing to live for. I will kill you, motherfucker. In fact, I ain't got shit all day. I ain't gonna let you pass now, you dumb bitch. So that was victim number one. Nah, man, I mean, just fuck it. I would talk myself. Fuck it. I was watching a show about people with phobias. Now, if you're scared of snakes or spiders, I understand that. Because you can actually see a snake or a spider. The guy that got me was the guy who was at home on Skype. He was at home because he suffers from agoraphobia. Which is people are afraid to leave their home. He said it's been 2 years since he stepped 1 foot outside his door. I'm like, shit, that's a long ass time. Part that pissed me off, then he says this shit. I don't think there's anything worse than being agoraphobic. I was like, having cancer, being paralyzed. How about this? Being agoraphobic and homeless. Checkmate. You let me know when it takes you 2 years to step outside a dumpster. I have a phobia though. I have a phobia. When I was 13, I got my phobia. My aunt brought home her little baby, and she put it in my arms. And she said, well, Floyd, sit on the couch. Make sure you brace the kid's head real soft, because it's only skin. His bone hasn't grown into the rest of his head. I said, you trying to tell me don't touch his head either, right? I mean, she's like, no, just don't hit it real hard or something. I said, so you trying to, this is his head. There's nothing fucking stopping me from going to do like this. But I didn't do it, but I was thinking like, the baby's dead. The baby's fucking dead, really? Fuck me. And so after that, I had a nightmare that night that I was going around just touching babies. It was like the village people were after me and shit. He killed another baby, catch him. He said, fuck that baby. I'm Floyd J. Phillips. Bye.
Tommy had a mom. Tommy had a hot fucking mom. Every time she came to the baseball game, her look her in the eye just hung my head in shame. Cause I was jerking off the Tommy's mom. Jerking off the Tommy. Why can't I have a mommy like that? But sometimes, guess what, guys? Someone else is thinking of Tommy's mom. Get to think of somebody else's mom? Like maybe Billy's mom? Billy's mom wasn't top shelf or anything, but she did the trick. And Billy had a mom. Billy had a mom. But you can't be picky if you're gonna get sticky when Tommy's mama's not around. But Billy's mom. Alright, that's it. Yeah, alright. Woo! Always kind of been in the MILFs or cougars or cougars, whatever we're calling them bitches nowadays. I don't understand why we call old ladies cougars. So MILF, I understand. MILF's like one of the most beautiful acronyms of all time, isn't it? But cougar, I don't get. Like when I was growing up, we used to call old ladies practice. That's cool, yeah. I saw her sitting there in the breathing machine. A warm sponge bath in the towel just to keep to be alone in this creepy nursing home. But she was taking out her teeth for me, and it was for me. Yeah, me. You guys are sick. I love soft and old tales. This next one's about my ex-girlfriend, guys. She's a bitch. I don't like her. It's called If You Don't Have Anything Nice to Say, Then Don't Say Anything at All. Still working on the lyrics on that one. We have any couple? You got a lot of couples in the crowd. What about you two? Do you guys even want to be here right now?
This is my brother.
Guess what though? I can still do this. That'd be horrible. Let me see here. You guys look like you're too excited to be here. It's not fun. What about you two back there? Are you together? He's like, I wish. You want to get? What's your name, sir?
Mine?
Yeah, I'm fucking talking to you. Yeah.
Jim.
Jim, are you with her? The lovely.
That's my wife.
Your wife? Wife, what's your name?
Alona.
Alona? Alona, is that what it was?
Yes.
How long have you been married, Jim?
8 years.
8 years? That's not bad. Give it up. 8 years? That's... There's a divorce coming. I don't know. You did? Yeah, okay. So it's going to go forever. You got it. So you guys living together, right? You guys are happy, I suppose? So you guys have lots of sex on a regular basis?
Sometimes she's with me.
Hey, you just fucked up my next punchline, Jim. Thanks for that. No, really though, you guys like have morning sex, right? You wake up, hit it up in the morning, fun?
Yeah.
Like, when's your favorite time to have morning sex, Jim? Then shut up. It goes, is it when she's out of the house? That's where you just fucked up. No, your favorite time is like before or after she takes her dump, Jim. When is it? Oh, don't answer that. There's a song about you though. I hit it in the morning without any warning. I flip you on your belly, your booty kinda smelly, but that's what I get. Because you must have been creeping when I was still sleeping. You didn't wipe it right in the middle of the night, now your booty smells like shit. You went peeping boo before I screwed you, and now my belly button smells a lot like you do. But it felt so good. I know everyone got it for Jim. What a great sport. Yeah. Before I came here tonight in Detroit, I set my DVR so I could watch some TV shows when I got back. But guess what? My DVR was full, guys. I got shot down by my DVR. Yeah. Turns out my roommate recorded 426 episodes of Hoarders. It's Hoarders. What happened the other day? Was it Friday, like the anniversary of JFK got? 22nd. 22nd, like 50 years. You guys believe in a conspiracy theory? There might have been more than one shooter. Maybe who was behind it, we don't know. There's all kinds of fucking shit. No one's giving us the truth. You know what my theory is? I think JFK might still be alive today if he didn't have such a big fucking head. Just saying, he was Irish. He got big heads. I can do like 3 more. Is anyone eating right now? Yeah, don't do that. These are kind of dirty. So I was married for about 4 or so, like for a little bit. I was married, and after a while we had a little daughter. She's beautiful. I still have her, and she's cute, right? But and so everyone knows who's been married, like marriage plus kids equals less sex. Doesn't take a math whiz to figure that out. So we used to get it in whenever we could, like no matter what time of the month it was. Yeah. So one day I came home from work, and my wife at the time met me at the front door. She said, "Hey, you wanna?" I was like, "Wait a minute. Did you look at your calendar? It's today marked in red. Do we need to put the shower curtain back on the bed?" I'm not done. Last month you really tricked me good. You know you put me deep in shock. I pulled out, and to my surprise I had a candy apple cock. Ooh, I'm not gonna do it anymore, because more or less it seems the smallest drop of blood will make the biggest fucking mess. I'm not gonna do it. Give it up for my wife. Don't give it up for her. Just kidding. Ex-wife. Yeah, right. Okay, I need a female volunteer. Don't get up. Oh, okay. The guy with the stupid hat is pointing at you. Oh, you. You pointing to which one? The girl with the beanie? Yeah, her? Okay, you want to be in my song, ma'am? Miss? You have an accent. You're young, right? Okay, so what's your name? Lauren. Okay, you want to be in my song? You don't gotta like do anything just to say your name. You probably get embarrassed. Okay. Here we go. This next one's called Pussy Farts, right? Still want to play along, Lauren? Pussy farts in the morning, pussy farts in the afternoon. It said it used to be cute when I met you, but it got old really soon. Ready, Lauren? It's your big moment, you know that, right? You didn't think you were gonna get like called out tonight, did you? I can't hear you. That's fine. How many people are in this room? About maybe 80 or so? You don't gotta count, just ish. Up until a few minutes ago, Lauren, they were all looking at me, but guess what, Lauren? Now they're all looking at you. Everyone say hi, Lauren. Woo. Oh my God, it's awesome. I like that. We were having some fun over at Lauren's house, and nobody knew just what to talk about. So you got on your back and let your snatch attack and let the fart just come right off. Everybody give it up for Lauren, great sport. I got one more and I'll get off and I'll finish drinking my beer. So I think there's a lot of celebrities out there, they die for no reason. They get drunk, they get stupid, they drink and drive at 2 o'clock in the afternoon, they do a lot of drugs, expensive hobbies that we don't have time for because it works. So this is about 3 of those people, okay? Sister, shh, I got one more song. Ready? I will bring you 2 in this if you want, it'll be horrible. Yeah, they'll be like, how did he know about that? Well, John never died. Such a tragic death. He flew his plane straight into the ground like a fucking retard. You guys are horrible. And Kurt Cobain, you know he made such a mess when he blew out his brain. Just like a fucking retard. Well, Lindsay Lohan died. She's dead, right? Lindsay Lohan died. She is dead, right? No? Still a fucking retard. Hey, thanks a lot for coming out, guys. Please enjoy the rest of your night. Be careful out there.
I'm sure you guys are aware there's a website going around right now that's been giving a lot of people some trouble with creating a login and getting signed up for it. And I want to let you guys know I've had that same problem too. I have tried for weeks and still I cannot get a profile on blackpeoplemeet.com. And every time I try to upload my picture, I get an error. It says 404 error, too many white pixels. And I think what bothers me about that site is the blatant racism and segregation with that site. Because we don't have a whitepeoplemeet.com. They just call it christianmingle.com.
So my girlfriend, she got me a Nook. I'm pretty excited about it, but I don't use it for reading. I don't know if she knows she got me a PPM, a portable porn machine. You know what I'm talking about. I call it my Nookie. I like this crowd already. Handsome, front row, fucking yes. No, so as you can tell, this isn't my first job. This is my backup. I got a degree in dance. So yeah, disappointed my father twice on that one. He's like, oh, what the fuck are you gonna do with comedy or dance? And I was like, I'll show you what. I'll show you, Dad. I'll show you what I'm gonna do. Hi, my name's Alistair. I'll be taking care of you tonight. We have a $2 draft Bud Light or Coke products. Can I get you anything going? Oh, Alistair, that's such an interesting name. Oh, right. How'd you get the name? Well, my dad's James Alistair. I'm Alistair James, and my grandpa's Alistair Murdoch. Oh, sweet. So I disappointed my father 3 times. And my grandpa that's dead. I'm ashamed of my family. But I'm the second son, and I always try to think when my brother was coming out, my mom, when she was giving birth. Like my dad thought, he just grabbed my mom's arms like, don't name this one Alistair. He's gonna fuck up. Little did he know. So yes, I'm a server. I used to have a 3rd shift job at a place that serves steak burgers and shakes. I'm not allowed to say the name. Technically, I quit. They say I was fired twice. It's a complicated story, but I really hated 3rd shift because we get like the dinner rush and then we get the drunk rush. 4 a.m. is the high rush, but nothing really exciting happens with them. Just a lot of triple burgers. At 2 a.m. though, like I have to clean the bathrooms. I get out around 8 a.m., 10 p.m., 8 a.m. And I have to go in there and women, get ready for the journey. You walk into the bathroom. We do have stall doors, thank God. But you walk up to the urinal and it's growing its own glorious bush. I don't know who's not taking care of their junk down there. You literally, a dick comes out. We have a shield. You literally have to drop trousers, lift your shirt up like Butters from South Park. Confetti, throw that shit everywhere. I mean, I represent No Shave November. It's December, okay? Don't trip December. Just Grow January. Oh yeah, there's more. Fire Crotch February. A diet. March Madness, I don't even know what's what. But I don't know who's doing it. Like seriously, is it the pube fairy just skipping around to all the fucking bars like pubes for you, not enough for you. It's a fucking piece of shit. Technically, the tooth fairy takes the teeth, so I'm the pube fairy, and I leave like a nice little urinal cake for you to ruin tomorrow. I'm a piece of shit. Yeah, so I worked there. That was fun. Hated it. I recently became a prep cook. Yeah, I was supposed to be serving, but then a guy got deported. And I needed it. So I was like, oh, yeah, that's not bad. But all the like Spanish, like all the Mexican people are getting like mad at me, like, oh, he's taking all our jobs. And I'm like, guys, come on. So I started tanning, like started trying to grow like a little mustache. I want to fit in. I'm on Duolingo. Yo como una manzana. I'm that far. I eat an apple. That's where I'm at right now. But yeah, I said I'm a dancer, right? That's cool. Like, I was a nutcracker and shit. Like, I put makeup on. Women, I get pretty too. Come on. But I feel for you. Like, I know what you do. I know what you do. Like, I wear this thing under the tights. It's called a dance belt. I say that to make myself feel better, but it's more of a thong. And it's skin colored, so I look like a G.I. Joe that just gave up. Like the toy G.I. Joe, yeah, naked. We've all seen them. But my flight's still down. But it's not even one of those thongs. It's like, oh, it's lace. I don't even feel it. Oh, my smooth balls against this lace. It's not that kind of thong. It's more like my balls are Jews, and it's a concentration camp that just keeps getting gassed. Help us! No, Hitler got a dance. Lord of the Jews. Thank you guys. My name's Alistair. Let's give it up for Sunday Night Funnies.